Good day, people. Right, I'm gonna try a bit of a different approach to these videos. So I'm gonna be doing a bit of commentary, as you can hear right now. So starting off this video, we are cutting the profiles, and yes, I am wearing underwear under my vest, but yeah, that's just how I was comfortable. I think I just took a shower then and I just wanted to be comfortable. Anyway, so yeah, I'm grinding these profiles that will go on the very first staircase. One thing I noticed, so when a ruler is aligned to the edge and this is flush, here it says 37 and 8, for example. Not for example, 37.8. But if we go to this side, the bottom, align it flush, 37.7. That's like 37.7 as opposed to 37.9. So that is not parallel. So we need to undo the very first staircase and put in a little bushing maybe on this side so that the staircase goes more like that. So I'm removing the first staircase and I'm gonna fit, not a bushing, what was it, a little shim. And this did take a couple of tries to get the exact measurements to make sure that the first board is parallel to the wall, because I did not want to crook it, and instead of trimming down the plank itself and just adjusting the first staircase seemed the most appropriate choice. And now getting the 45-degree angle for these profiles so they would fit together, and cutting off the bottom of one because I do not want another plank going from the side of the staircase. I only want the planks going 90 degrees to 90 degrees on the actual staircase, not the side of the staircase. So yeah, grinding it down flat. And I will be doing the staircase, but much later on. I want to do all the flooring first for every single room. Okay, so I missed the sides, but the top is like flawless. That's exactly how I wanted it. But yeah, I need to do the front a bit more. Okay, this is actually a very good comparison. So this is how it was, and this is how it is now after sanding it. So it's a bit hard to tell actually because it's a bit wet. But you can see here, no shine. Nice chromey shine. And the alignment, I'm gonna leave a slight lip so that the wallpaper can sit underneath it slightly. But I'm gonna need to fill it in with JB Weld because there's a big gap here, you see. But this is looking very good, so yeah, like that basically. And as I was mentioning, I'm not gonna actually do any wallpaper on the side. Instead, I will be plastering the wall panel and painting it white eventually when it's nice and perfect. Fitting in the first profile now that we've got an exact parallel fit, and the side of it as well, and at 90 degrees angle, perfectly fit to the next profile. Drilling into the concrete without a hammer drill apparently. I swear I used a hammer drill, did I not? And here I am belt sanding just the angle so that it fits snug underneath the profile. I'm not actually changing the distance of the plank, I'm just changing the angle. So for the first step only, I will apply a bunch of super glue to the bottom here so the first step doesn't lose positioning with the channel. I don't know if that's a bad idea. I mean, concrete floors don't really expand like wooden floors, do they? So I think that should be fine. And I'm gonna call it a day because I'm hungry. And tomorrow I can actually start planks properly because today I only got to do like one plank. And although this process seems a little bit slow, I mean, we're 5 minutes into the video and I'm still on the very first panel. I haven't even fitted it in. Well, I am now, but yeah, it's a bit of a slow start, but that's all the prep work going into it is just the key. And now we're finally onto the door frames itself. And this was a bit of a nightmare because so I got, first of all, this Makita multi-tool, which was broken actually. The seller that I bought from, I like to buy some tools used, to be honest, if I can get a good deal. But the seller sent me a dodgy one, like it wouldn't, the tool head itself, it wouldn't get stuck in place, it just kept falling out. But I managed to fix it, and now you can see like 2,000 speed of me actually cutting the door frame. And the door frame itself is actually metal, which is why I'm having so much trouble. And the actual blades themselves, they were quite short. I think these were only 4 centimeters long. And since it was a metal door frame, it just kept on burning the saw blade. So I just used up like 30 pounds worth of these blades, which I eventually ended up buying from China, to be honest, which came to be much better. Actually, the blades that I used, they were meant more for wood, I believe. And now this is looking amazing, so it fits right under the door frame, and I'm much happier with that. Because initially I was going to cut around the door frame because it was metal and I thought it was going to be a nightmare, but I thought, you know what, fuck it, let's give it a try, let's see how that goes. And now cut into the very first plank of the wall. Now the wallpaper does look a bit messy, I know that, but I'm just going to deal with it for now. I don't really want to focus on wallpapering just now. But yeah, using a plank to measure the very first cut, and I'm also using a circular saw for now, which I eventually changed to using a jigsaw because I noticed that a circular saw kind of blows out, if that's the right word. The cut is not a very clean cut, not for these SPC LVT planks at least. It's better more for wood, I think. But yeah, we're going to get right into it, and we're going to really speed the video up because there's a lot of planks being fitted, and you can see I'm doing from one side to the very other. So it is a bit of a long plank in a way, and I'm going to make sure there is a very tight fit, as you can see here. Fit them in nice and snug so you can barely see any gaps at all. Got to make it very seamless. And that is the first 2 rows done. Out of what? How many rows we're going to have in total? I don't actually know. I haven't counted how many rows throughout the whole flat. But yeah, now we're getting into some speed, and we're going to start destroying the planks because I didn't remove all the old panels. I'm doing it bit by bit because I would have no space to move all my stuff. And this is going to start to get tricky here because we've got a mirror here, which I decided not to remove either. So I'm going to have to do some sliding with these panels, fitting it into the first 2 rows and then sliding them against the mirror. Now we have 3 rows. Lining them up, measuring, cutting, and now the awkward part. So one of them is slid under the mirror already, and now we're doing a tight fit. Lots of moving, lots of breaking. These, oh my god, these are like 15-year-old planks. These were the very first planks that I actually got, I think, and I did myself, but they were just trash, not waterproof, so we had water seeping into the edges. This door frame that you see here is the only one that I decided to cut the plank instead of a door frame, because after doing that very first door frame, I noticed how difficult it was to cut it, and to be honest, this was a bit of a mistake, which I can fix. I'm going to silicone around it, but I mean, you live and learn, I guess. Sounding like a very wise man, aren't I? Live and learn. Another tight fit under the mirror, but it worked out very well. And once we fit these planks after the door frame, now we're going to really speed things up. You can see how fast we're going. We're going at 4,000 speed now. So yeah, we're going to pick some speed up. Got a bit of a slowdown because of the mirror still. Because I need to do some shoving under the mirror, and you can see that I got some planks holding the mirror up to just support the weight. Even though the whole mirror is drilled into the wall, I still decided to give it some support, some extra support with a few planks that I just removed. Now I've got to remove some table legs. Not remove, I just shove them down a bit so I could put in the new planks and then put it back in. Halfway there, aren't we, for this studio? But yeah, that blower really helps, just getting any excess dust for the next planks. And the day has passed, and now this is morning. Because I had enough that day, I was getting really hot and tired. And the final few planks for the room. A bit of an awkward fit. I had to keep trimming back and forth. But it's pretty much done. Guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing the next room in the next video. For those that watched to the very end, I'm actually surprised that you watched it. It's quite a boring video. And you reached the end! Congratulations! But yep, this is just me documenting things that I've done for myself mostly. But if you enjoyed it, thank you!